Hi, I'm Paul Foster.
And I'm Lana, and thank you for joining us on another adventure of
CAMOKAKIS Whole Lot Fall In. It's going to be quite an exciting episode. We're going to learn the basic skills of seamanship.
Well, that sounds exciting, but I'm even more excited to meet our guests.
Well, first up, it's someone that thrived in the competitive K-pop industry. Let's welcome Tasha Low.
Woo!
Hi, Tasha.
Hello. Hi, nice to meet you.
How are you?
I'm good.
Are you ready for this episode?
Yes, and I'm hoping that my experience in Korea will help me thrive in today's episode.
I think it will. All right, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Well, our next guest is effectively a bilingual radio DJ who I heard has some serious moves. Let's welcome the groovy Hazelle Teo. Hi guys, thanks for having me. Hi Tash.
Whoa.
Well, I love grooving, but I heard that on these sheets, it's a different kind of groove altogether.
And our next guest is an actress, influencer, entrepreneur making and selling her own candles. Let's welcome Hanan Al-Johary. Hi. Oh, please. Alamak. Okay, she got 1 out of 4 right. Welcome to the show.
Hi, so excited to join you guys. Yeah, I'm ready for a challenge.
Okay, nice.
You look strong, Hanan. You look like you can lift.
I know, I'm the strongest one here. Yes.
Wow, I kind of feel a little bit out of place though, because I'm like the thorn among the roses.
Don't worry, Paul. I got you a bro. Okay. You might recognize him as Dr. Shen from Kin. He is none other than Brian
Okay, double fist, please. There we go.
I also heard that you are a former commando.
For sure, I think there is that commando ego in me. They're like, wow, I need to be able to accomplish whatever is thrown at me.
If everyone is ready, let us board the Endurance Class Landing Ship Tank RSS Endurance.
Right. Let's do this.
Let's try that.
In Navigation and Sailor Skills School, we take in BMT recruits from Tekong. We nurture them and make them into future warriors, experts, and leaders for our Navy. Broadly, the school runs Basic Specialization Course 1, Intermediate Specialization Course, and Advanced Specialization Course. Trainees will be put through various trainings such as Basic Seamanship Skills, Firefighting, and Damage Control Knowledge, and Leadership Development. Here, we also develop the warrior spirit. This will give them the necessary foundation to be a certified seaman. We also develop them in mental resilience and physical resilience to prepare them for the shipboard environment ahead.
Hi, welcome to RSS Endurance. I'm MP3 Leo. Today you are in the forecastle of the RSS Endurance and we will be doing a birding operations and double up the line tools. So the start of the process, the rope has been prepped on the deck and ready to go alongside. The eye of the line have been put onto the ship side and ready to pass to the wharf. Wow! At this moment, the line will be across to the wharf already and they are checking out the lines. Check! So the next step after the line have crossed to the wharf, they put onto bollard, right? Next thing we have to secure the line onto our own bollard. So the line is already on the bollard and we are ready to keep in the line.
Seaman, down slack.
There's 2 commands. Down slack, that means you are pulling in the ropes. Check is to release rope to the other end.
Okay.
While doing so, do not put your legs or cross the lines. If the line runs, you all will go together with the lines also.
Right.
Yes, they are pulling. One guy holding on, the other guy will go to the bollard and start securing the lines.
Okay.
What they are doing now is they are taking turns onto the bollard of the ships to secure the line. So in this process, he will help out to secure the line while he is taking turns on the bollard. That will be the whole process of doubling up the lines. Okay guys, it's time for your challenge. Okay, you guys will be assessed based on 3 criteria. Your teamwork, the neatness of line prep, and also the accuracy of heaving line thrown. Are you guys ready for your challenge?
Yes!
Okay, Team Paul, are you ready for challenge?
I think so. Okay, the girls are ready.
Let's do it!
All right, let's go. For me, I love physical challenges. It's not that I find it easy, but I just love to do them. I've got 2 lovely girls with me. Could they hold up their side of the dynamic in terms of strength and perseverance and whatnot? I don't know yet.
So let's make sure not to stack up the ropes. Are we good?
Hold on, we just want to get this done right. I was
stacking
just
of ropes.
throwing one whole bunch of rope behind me because I wanted to separate my rope from piling up on top of each other. I just didn't know that Hazelle was behind me. Oh, sorry. So you okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I hit her, like in her face.
Thankfully, it was not a very, very hard throw. I'm okay. My nose is intact. Luckily, it's real. Yeah.
Luckily. Just pull that one a bit more, Hazelle, towards you. Yeah, a bit more, bit more.
For the challenge, we actually had to pull out the ropes, lay them on the ship, and then start to arrange them. And how neatly the lines are arranged actually matter as well.
Pass your line when ready.
Good job. Nice one, Paul! Wow, we almost hit the car.
Nice.
Thereafter, we need to use a lot of strength to make sure the lines are tight, to make sure the lines are also very, very firm around the bullets. And I feel like, in terms of arranging, I like the dynamic I had with Paul, and Hanan also came in when she's done on the end to help us pull in the slack ropes, and that made things super, super fast. Can someone help me pull it from here?
Yeah, and then?
Then leave it down.
Leave it down?
Yeah. No,
we have to go over.
We did it wrongly. Hang on, let me think.
Over this way.
No, but we should make the oval.
Honestly, I think that would be the most challenging part for me because I'm not physically the most strongest. Everything was heavy, it was burning hot, and that was the biggest challenge for me. But with my teammate, I guess it really helped.
Pull it downwards.
Yeah.
So it's under the rope.
Under the rope, okay.
Yes, tighten.
Okay.
There we go.
Tighten.
And
Okay,
we
you are done.
Nadia, are you ready?
Yes!
Let's go!
Okay, 1, 2, 3. I cannot imagine laying the ropes by myself. Even with like 2 people, I think it's a very tough job. It's a lot of work physically. So I think Brian there was really a great help.
Yeah.
Okay, smooth. We finish one left.
One coil and
one coil,
and then bring it away. Okay, okay.
Being the only guy in Team Lanya, I did feel a bit of pressure, especially because obviously the only guy on the other team is Paul, and Paul is a unit, he's big and muscular, right? I think at the end of the day, it boiled down more to communication rather than strength. Doing well, let's go, team!
All right, we've got a full coil out. You guys want to undo it first? Are you bringing both?
I think so. Which is the double liner?
You got to beat up.
All right, I should help them and stop standing here like a model. Brian kind of did the leading for this one. I just encouraged them to be safe, and for me, it was more safety concerns because this is the first time that we are trying to regulate our body temperatures with the heat, right? And also because I don't want anyone passing out and having any type of extreme heat exhaustion.
This is probably not great television because we are focusing.
No.
No time for trash talk. We didn't even realize that we were that quiet until midway through the challenge where I realized, wait, this is for a TV show. Like, I should be saying something, you know, for effect, but I was just so focused on doing a good job.
The sun. Can I hold this for you?
Okay.
Can we check if it's the right bow tie?
Looks good, I think.
Yes, you are good.
Yes! Okay, we coil. Your best throw, Brian, it's okay.
No stress, no stress.
Woo! Yes! That's right. And this way. Yeah.
Are we done?
One more? I'm pretty sure that was
I
it.
think we're done.
Okay.
Woo!
We are done with the challenge.
Yes!
Yeah!
I'm so grateful.
I'm so
I
tired.
don't have energy to cheer.
I cannot.
All right, guys, job well done.
You guys did well with the challenge, and both teams has done the procedure correctly. However, this is a competition.
Right.
I have the result with me. So one of the teams stood up because of teamwork and have a better communication.
Okay.
And the winning team is Team Paul.
There's going to be another spin happening here. We're actually going to be losing Hanan and Brian to their other commitments.
Yeah.
So Tasha and Hazelle, we're going to get 2 extra guests to join us for the remaining challenges. All right?
Honestly, even though we won the challenge and knowing that I have to leave, it's pretty sad. You know, you guys should have kept me longer because the only reason why they won is because of me.
I'm quite sad, feeling a bit FOMO, fear of missing out.
I really wish you guys could stay, but we will miss you very much. And we will try to continue our winning streak.
Yes, that's
we
right.
will, we
Okay,
will.
Team Paul will win. It's unfortunate that Brian is not going to be joining me for the other challenges. I could have really used a nice male anchor, but the special guest that is going to be replacing him for my team is a very close friend of mine. She is Munah Bagharib.
I'm lucky because my next teammate is going to be actor Nick Teo. I'm quite confident that we'll be able to maintain a good team dynamic and hopefully win the rest of the challenges.
Oh, very good morning, guys.
Morning.
Damage control is critical. It's a core sailor skill that everybody that goes on board the ship as a sailor need to go through this training. And it's a survival training that you keep the ship afloat in terms of grounding, flooding, or fire. So they are all taught in these skill sets.
Okay, so these are the 3 basic shore. This is the eye shore, this is your head shore, and that is your prop shore. For damage control, DC in short, teamwork is super important.
So we're going to teach you how to cut the shoring wood. So after measuring, we will put the shoring batten onto the wood, use the saw, make a marking, and cut through the wood. Okay, first thing first, make sure you put on your safety goggles. At the same time, make sure you are wearing your gloves. So after putting on, put the saw blade in line with the measuring point. After that, you need to pull up. Okay, make a marking on the wood. Remember, the measurement is very, very critical because you don't want to cut the wrong length of wood and bring it down to the compartment. Okay, to start cutting, very simple. Try to make sure your right hand can move free. Nothing obstructing you. So to cut, very simple. Just cut through the wood. You can make an indentation first, or make sure your cutting is straight. So objective is to cut as fast as you can. And in the meantime, remember to breathe. It will be quite tiring.
Wow.
Okay. So that's how you...
100 calories lost.
So Team 4, are you ready to start the wood cutting? Yeah! Alright, let's go.
Bring it on. Wow. I don't know if I'm up for this, man.
Okay, all the way, all the way. Good. So you'll find some resistance, but just do it smoothly. Guide the saw on the wood. The main thing is you don't apply so much pressure onto the saw.
Oh, don't apply pressure.
Don't apply so much pressure.
It's so hard to push it
Yeah,
forward.
right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. Look at that. Smooth.
Now move. Okay,
Give me
breathe and
another
cut.
30 minutes, huh? Another 30 minutes, you'll be out.
Keep going.
Yeah. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Wow! My forearms are so sore, you know what I mean? Woo! Not easy.
So next we're going to learn about packing the equipment for our damage control expert. So for the smaller bag, we need to pack 2 wooden blocks,
Okay.
2 small wedges, okay, plus the hammer.
And a hammer.
Okay, for the bigger bags, we need to pack the bigger wedges,
Okay.
2 wooden pack pieces,
Okay.
and another hammer. All in all, total we have 2 hammers. Okay, after the bags are packed, remember we need to have our drawing basin as well.
Yes. Alright.
Plus, we need to have a metal box.
Do you prefer that? Is that okay? Okay. Alright. Okay, let's go, Brad.
Alright, hands to action station. Now we need to go for action. Raise. Inbound missile. Raise 4-5, coming from the port. Raise. Alright, let's investigate.
Okay, so now we're gonna have Paul. Oh, it's flooding!
Flooding!
In the area! Flooding!
Okay, prepare the equipment. What do you need to bring down first?
Everything.
Okay,
Okay, then I go next. The wood. Okay,
I mean keep first.
Okay.
The wood.
I think in that instance, everyone's trying to figure out what role they might fit best, so it can be a little bit confusing.
Look at the damage. Is that a crack or a hole?
A crack.
Okay, good. Crack.
Wedge.
Correct, exactly. Get a wedge.
Potato wedge.
Potato wedge.
Remember the hammer? Hammer?
Hammer.
Okay, hammer it.
Yeah, go inside. Go inside.
Okay, hammer in.
Whack the bugger, hammer!
Nice. Yeah. Okay, one more wet.
Okay.
Another wet.
Don't forget to shout clear.
Clear.
Nice.
Go. Oh. Careful, don't break the wet. Okay.
Once you finish your plugging, what we need
The
catching.
box.
The box, correct. The plugs we don't
the
need.
box.
Keep the plugs. Okay, keep the hammer.
I was entrusted to keep the water safe from the teammates. And I understand that the hammering and the sawing was done interchangeably with one of my team members and one of Paul's team members.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Yeah, your coordination must be exactly the same. Pang, pang, pang,
5,
pang.
6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, I think you can hit on 2 lah. 2, 4, 6, 7.
So now we know why this is a 6-man job actually. If you can imagine the water's coming in and stress levels a little bit more, I can imagine how Lanya's holding
my legs have given
the
up.
water out. We've had to make sure everything's ready.
Yeah.
2 of our team members are upstairs sawing the wood. Yeah, I can see how 6 is like the bare minimum.
Hazel and
Stand by the wedges,
Tasha.
open up.
Good job. Nice.
Slow and steady, don't run.
Okay, I go.
But somebody needs to step on this.
No lah, because we work smart. They work hard, we work smart.
Yeah, correct.
This part go up, the black end always go up.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1,
Make sure it's straight.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Harder, harder.
1, 2, 1. Stop, he's singing.
Is it straight?
I do not understand why do we have to do it from the count 1 to 8. When there's more timing given, we will tend to mix up our rhythm and hit at the wrong count. Luckily at the last part we finalized on 1, 2, 1, 2, and which I think the rhythm is faster as well. We can strengthen it faster.
Okay, nice. Somebody test the hood.
Okay. Wow, you're very strong also. Good.
So that is the first step. Now we need to do the second step.
One step only.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
A pad piece, we need a pad piece. Prepare the shoring baton.
The confusing part was the measurements because we couldn't get the measurements wrong. If not, we will waste quite a lot of time going up and down to get the correct length of wood.
Okay.
All right, so we need to go and cut the other
One
second
more.
piece.
Okay, why don't the gentleman do it? Okay.
Let's change,
Yeah.
let's change.
Okay.
Okay, let's wait for everybody. You need teamwork here.
Okay.
Somebody needs to hold a horizontal piece of wood up.
Okay, put the wood. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, okay.
Your fingers. Okay.
The dry run went pretty well, considering we did the H shoring, which was the most difficult out of the 3. A bit challenging, but I think everyone was quite competent.
All right, okay, test. Somebody test.
Good.
Okay, all right, you have completed your head shoring.
Morning, guys. Everybody okay? All right, I'm going to introduce my 3 instructors that's going to join you guys in the team, all right? There's Mr. Helmsman there, Chibun, and Mr. Lai there, all right? And they are my instructors. They will join you to build up the team, okay? We're going to do the H shoring, all right, in the main engine room. The target time I set for you guys is 25 minutes. The best time for you to complete the shoring. Are you warriors?
Yes, Coach!
Are you going to ready to be warriors?
Yes, Coach!
Let's go.
All right.
Okay, Hip, are you ready for the challenge?
Yes!
Good.
I was going into this challenge with technically one personal goal, to plug the hole. And it was so difficult that I was like, but there has to be a way. I couldn't. I tried 2 wedges, they both flew out, like across to the other side. And I was just like, okay, screw this. There's too much water. I tried 2 attempts. Let's just get the shoring box on. The whole point of us doing damage control is not to stop the leak completely. People watching it, yes, there's still gonna be water coming out, but it's not as much as it would be if we didn't do our job. Yeah.
Both Paul and Hazel thinks that I'm quite good at sawing the wood, so they assigned me to be the wood sawyer. So I thought that walking up and down the stairs and going up to saw the wood and coming back down would be quite easy. Instead, it's taking quite a toll on me because I'm panting throughout. And even though there's water, I can feel myself sweating. It was that hard, even though we are not rushing or running.
I think we actually had an almost perfect run because he was so fast and accurate on his sawing.
My goodness! Hey, I gotta say, man, good job! Good job! That was great.
Awesome.
The sawing was so good, so on point!
Yeah, thank you.
MVP!
Okay, Team Nadia, are you ready for the challenge?
Yes!
Okay, come, let's go to the easy locker and pack our things.
Okay, the different shoring items include shoring box,
Pet piece,
wedges,
the box,
plug,
and the wedge plug.
hammer,
I'm right, right?
See you later.
Okay. But that is just part of the antiques. It's like a team thing. It's a team ritual. Like you need to scream to let it all out.
Our team strategy was just to communicate and also know exactly what are the steps to do the shoring. My worry is like strength-wise, because the equipments were really, really heavy, especially the shoring box. So I think moving the equipments up and down, I think that will be a little bit challenging for us.
As soon as I took the rest of the wedges to help Lanya with the plugging, all of a sudden I saw something just like fly out and I'm like, Lanya, what happened? It was one of the wedges. And she was like, the water pressure is way too strong, and it really was. But as soon as we couldn't, we just decided, okay, Phil, we're just gonna put the box. Even putting the box was a struggle because it was just a lot stronger than we thought it would be. I don't know about Munah, but I just like to scream every time I know I'm stressed out. It lets the frustration out.
So my role was supposed to cut the wood, and I think I did pretty well in that. 10 points for that.
I would just like to note that as I was sawing, Kelvin said I was faster than Nick. So, okay, can.
All of you eager to know your results?
Yes!
For the team 1, Paul's team, you finished in 16 minutes and 42 seconds.
Wow!
16 minutes.
That's really fast!
And team Lanya, not bad. 23 minutes and 4 seconds. That's why I said all of you did well because it's below 25. It's to the perfect anyway, so it's quite good. Well done, guys.
Thank you. This is our final challenge, and we are at the LMB Simulation Center.
Hi guys, welcome to the LMV Simpson. Throughout the next few days, we'll be going through a series of trainings, namely the lookout, the helmsman, and the officer of the watch. For the lookouts, you'll be reporting vessels around the ship.
Oh, okay.
For the helms, you'll be stationed here.
Okay. Nice seats.
And for the officer of the watch, you'll be stationed at the Polaris.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Polaris. I have no idea what LMV stands for.
Lanya must. I don't know.
Let me make a guess. Light, miserable vessel.
The LMV stands for the Littoral Mission Vessel. It's a ship designed and built locally in Singapore. The LMVs patrol the Singapore waters 24/7 to protect our sea lines of communication and respond to maritime security situations, as well as safeguard our sovereignty. We'll be going through the first component of the lookout training. We will first start by recognizing the different types of vessels that transit through the Singapore Straits.
Okay. I'm
So
ready.
I'll run through the 7 vessels that we'll identify and some common characteristics that you can look out for.
Okay.
So first one, we have the LNG. Some characteristics that you can look out for is the circular tanks on the top of the vessel.
All right.
Next, we have the RORO.
The what, sorry? The row.
RORO. So it stands for
Cute name.
row on, row off.
Okay. Oh, okay,
Because this type of vessels typically carries vehicles, like your cars.
Oh, okay.
So if you look closely, you can see that they have a ramp which can be lowered where the vehicles can row on and row off.
Okay.
Next, we have the container vessel. You see all the containers stacked up on top, that is a container vessel.
Okay.
Next, we have a bulk carrier, the red hull and white superstructure. So generally for a bulk carrier, you will see cranes on the ship.
Crane. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we have to memorize all the types of vessels?
Yes, so this,
No, wait. What is this again?
the red one,
Yes.
a bulk carrier. And the last one is this black hull, white superstructure.
Yeah. Okay.
So this one is a tanker.
Okay.
A lot of things to remember, but I'm quite excited for this.
So right now we'll be running through a role play. I'll be closed up as the officer of the watch. I have my helmsman here and my lookout.
Okay.
So this training will be focusing on the lookout's role in terms of vessel reporting.
Okay.
Whatever the lookout see, he'll report to the OW and I'll acknowledge his report.
Okay.
Shall we proceed?
Yes. Yes. Go.
What is the lookout?
OW?
Permission for ME1 Jiakang close up as lookout.
Yes, please.
OW ME1 Jiakang close up as lookout. Lookout sector all round. All contacts initiated reported, sir.
OW, roger.
OW sir, lookout.
When they were showing the example of how a lookout is supposed to, function, it was just so much. It was like Lanya said, he was rapping, and we were like, what did he say? What did he say?
And how far do you report?
So you start from the closer proximity
Yeah. Okay.
and then you zoom out.
Right.
So whatever is more urgent, you report first.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. Shall we try closing up and reporting? Who want to go first?
Okay, I need the first few lines.
So,
Lines? Okay, OW.
OW ma'am,
OW ma'am.
permission for Munah to take over as lookout.
OW ma'am, permission for Munah to take over as lookout.
Permission granted.
Yeah, you say yes, please.
Oh yes, please. Okay.
OW lookout. Green.
Yeah, green.
Pen. Green pen.
Green
Oh,
1
green 1
Oh,
0.
green 10. Bulk carrier. Reciprocal.
Yep.
Far.
Then,
Ma'am.
then she will acknowledge.
What do I? Yes.
OW
OW
Roger.
Roger.
Okay, got it.
My lines are very stressful. A lot to remember, a lot to take in. There are different types of vessels that you need to take note of. I definitely cannot keep up.
I think you are already lookouts and we can move on to the next training.
No.
He just wants to move on, that's why. Already. We asked one of the trainers, how long did you guys get used to it? He's like, 1 or 2 months. We're like, okay, we have a few hours. Good luck to us.
We'll be going through the helmsman training now. He'll introduce you to the controls
Okay.
of the helmsman.
Basically, this is your station. Okay, so it's similar to driving. Okay, so this is your steering wheel. So the reason why there's 2 is because you can separate them out to left and right. But right now we are controlling the both rudders in one steering knob.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Then this is your accelerator pedal. This can control how fast you want the ship to go, and depending on what the OOW's call. Over here, SOG, you can see how fast the ship is going. This is where you can keep track.
At this point, we'll also introduce some calling orders because the helmsman steers according to what the OOW orders. we will close up and do a short demo.
Okay.
So you roughly understand the relationship between the OW and the helmsman.
Okay.
Okay.
Xingjie, you close up first?
Yeah, can. OW, sir.
OW?
Permission for ME2 Xingjie to close out at helms.
Yes, please.
OW, sir. ME2 Xingjie close out at helms. Wheels amidship, both engines stop, sir.
Very good. So when your helmsman close up, he has to repeat what is the current state of the steering knob and the propulsion.
Course to steer by gyro 064, both way 2, sir.
Very good. Yeah. So if we are moving, he will read what is the course ordered for him to steer and the engine state.
The terms that they use for commands, it's not familiar with me. So I need some time to get used to all the terms and the way they execute a command. OW, sir.
OW?
Yeah. Permission for Nick to close up at helms.
Yes, please.
Wheels amidship.
Wheels amidship.
Yeah, both stop.
Both stop.
Very good.
So now you want to kick ahead, you can give the order ahead for both.
Ahead for both?
Ahead for both.
Ahead for both?
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Do we look at this?
The below one.
The below one, okay.
Yes, correct. Then after you take a look at your pitch. So once it's stabilized, you can read back.
That's the inbuilt alarms.
Helms?
Not relevant.
Beeping? What's going on?
No idea, sir. Oh, it's not easy.
It's not easy.
Yeah,
It's not easy.
On the what?
No, right.
Right.
Helmsman, wake up your idea.
Yes. I'm so sorry.
This is not very good. Okay, getting better.
Wow.
I think that's about it. We'll be doing the OW training in this final segment.
Okay.
So as the officer of the watch, you're in charge of the overall navigational safety of the ship. So we'll first start off with a demo, a role play by me and my crew.
Okay.
Sure. Let's start with the demo.
Okay.
So first I'll have to close up. So watch on deck taking over. Wheels amidship, both engines stop. Captain Kelvin has a ship. That's all watch on deck.
Roger, sir.
So that's the closing up. Ahead 5 both.
Ahead 5 both.
Coming left, check port.
Checkpoint. Port nearest Equatorial Lion range 5.7 cable, sir.
Roger, port clear. Ahead 6 both.
Ahead 6 both.
Steer 065.
Steer 065.
Nav report contact bearing 035.
Roger, sir.
We are done with the demo.
What is happening? Well, I feel like being the OW is definitely overwhelming. You know, there's just so many things to take note of, and I am honestly very unsure if I'm up for this.
So now you say watch on deck taking over.
Watch on deck taking over.
Wheels amidship.
Wheels amidship.
Both engines stop. Hazel has the ship. That is all watch on deck.
Hazel has the ship. That's all watch on deck.
Roger, ma'am.
So now we pick up some speed.
Ahead for both.
Ahead 4
Very
both.
good. And the lookouts report anything that you see.
That's how I look out. OW lookout.
OW.
Green 015. Green 15. Ferry crossing right to left. Near.
So make the bearing assessment.
I noticed we have to go a little bit higher on this thing to hit the vessel.
Are you sure?
Not so high lah. Not so high. Not so high lah. It's very close.
Why?
Very close.
Okay, maybe you give a
sit rep?
for that container vessel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can say
Watch on deck.
Green 30.
Green 30.
Reciprocal container vessel.
Reciprocal container vessel.
Bearing drawing right.
Bearing drawing right.
Assess no risk of collision.
Assess no risk of collision. Intention, maintain course and speed. That's all. Watch on deck.
Roger, ma'am.
Wow, shiok eh.
I think all of us should be doing the challenge.
Yes, we should be doing the challenge together. Plus the guys in the control room having so much fun right now, probably watching us with like
Control room, if you can
hand.
hear us, we buy you a kopi later. You just be
Just be
friendly
nicer.
to
Give us
us.
less vessels, you know.
Number 30. Alright, Team 4, welcome to the final challenge.
Wow, I'm actually nervous. Why is it suddenly so cold? Is it because we're out at sea?
Ready?
Oh, are we ready?
Yes, as ready as we'll ever be.
In this final challenge, you guys will be closing up as a bridge team. You will have one as the OW, the helmsman, and a lookout. So for this challenge, you are supposed to navigate from the starting position now to point B. Later you will see an oil rig where you should head towards.
Okay.
All the best.
Thank you.
Are you guys
Thank
ready?
you.
Yes,
We
sir.
are. All right,
You
team
can take up
4.
your positions.
Yeah, okay, we can go now?
Yes, can take up your position.
Watch on deck, taking over. Wheels amidship, both engines stop. Paul has a ship, that is all. Watch on deck.
Roger, sir.
Helms, both ahead 4.
Both ahead 4.
So the oil rig is over there. Your destination is over there.
Oh, yes, okay. You see the oil rig?
Okay,
Helm?
yes.
Okay.
Where?
Helm,
Sorry?
Helm, see the oil rig in between?
Green
Straight-
15.
Yeah, 15, green 15. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Both ahead 4, sir.
very good. Starboard 50.
Starboard 15.
Good. You also assess based on your time taken, so you may consider picking up some speed.
That's a very good point, thank you.
Course 055, sir.
Starboard 5,
Starboard 5.
both ahead 6.
Starboard clear and blind, sir.
Ahead 6, both.
Midship,
Midship.
steer 060.
Steer 060.
Both ahead 8,
Both ahead 8.
It should be ahead 8 row.
ahead both.
Ahead 8, both.
Yeah, so I will say that, okay.
Both ahead 8, sir.
Very good.
I felt that I can't do the helmsman properly and I'm not decisive as the OW, so the only role left is the lookout, which is the easiest for me. OW, sir, lookout.
OW,
Red 10, tugboat on crossing left to right, near, sir.
Helm, can you move to your left, please, as in your body?
Roger.
Right.
What's the bearing of the tug?
Port 10,
Port 10.
OW, sir, no?
OW.
Recommend to come left to course 045, passing tugboat starboard to starboard, sir.
Roger.
Look up. There might be a contact you want to report in this direction.
I had to try my very best to match up to the two of them. He was so alert and decisive that I felt I did nothing at all. So I felt like throughout the challenge, I was just there standing like a flower pot.
Whoa, weather is changing very much. Watch on deck.
On OW, sir, look out.
OW,
Red 15, tanker, crossing left to right, near, sir.
Roger. Crew bearing 054.
Roger, 054, OW, sir, Anna. Recommend to come right to course 070, slow down, allowing tanker to cross ahead of us and keeping the buoy dead ahead to port side, sir.
Roger. Both stop.
Stop both.
Stop both.
Stop both.
Recommend to pull astern, sir.
Pull astern. Astern 4.
Astern 4, both.
Astern both 4.
Astern 4, both.
Astern 4 both. Astern 4 both.
Both stop, sir.
This container is going to hold us up a little bit.
Yes.
Yes.
Both stop. Both stop.
Both stop. Oh, the current though.
I felt a bit seasick because of the bad weather. The whole LMV was swaying even more than what we tried during the training.
Let's go for the finish line. Very nice.
Both full ahead, sir.
Very good. Maintain.
I'm just anticipating any one last
Same,
obstacle that
same.
will come at us.
Same. On the
We
lookout.
must be prepared.
Yes.
Course 080, sir.
Very good.
Whenever you're happy, you can stop the ship.
Okay. Starboard 10.
Starboard 10.
Midship.
Midship. Wheels midship, sir.
Just want to get
As long as we cross it, right?
comfortable.
Less a cable to finish line.
Woo! Woo!
Okay, we're on the finish line.
Okay.
Yay!
Both engines stop.
Both engines stop.
Wow. That was good.
Congratulations,
Well
Team
done.
Paul.
Oh
You
my
have completed the
goodness.
challenge.
Good driving.
Oh my goodness!
Thank you, Nev.
I have one last announcement to make. Both engines stop, sir. Oh
Very good.
yeah! Yes! My goodness!
Good, good, good. Helms woman.
Helms woman. Still got challenges.
No right, no right.
Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kelvin.
Now the sun has come.
Suddenly. Under the lead of Paul, I have so much confidence in ourselves. And what are the chances of losing? I honestly don't know. And I think it's going to be very, very low.
Welcome, Team Lania, to the final challenge. Are you guys ready?
Yes. Let's do it. Watch on deck. Wheels amidship. Both engines stopped. Tasha has the ship. That is all. Watch on deck.
Roger, man.
Roger.
OW, ma'am.
OW.
Permission for Lania to close up as lookout.
Yes, please.
OW, ma'am. Lanya closing up as lookout. Lookout. All around sector. All contacts sighted and reported, ma'am.
Very good.
OW, ma'am.
OW.
Permission for Munah to close up as helmsman.
Yes, please.
OW, ma'am.
OW.
Munah on helms, wheels amidship, both engines stop.
Very good. Ahead for both.
Ahead for both.
OW, ma'am.
OW.
Lookout.
Both for ahead, ma'am.
Very good.
Red 170. Oh, green 170. Container vessel. Reciprocal. Near.
She looks like she's parallel.
Your tugboat assessed to be no risk of collision. Intention, maintain course and speed. That is all. Ship.
Watch on deck.
Watch on deck.
Roger, ma'am.
Check pot.
Check pot.
Port clear on blind.
Clear.
Pot clear.
Yeah.
Pot 10.
Pot 10. 10 of port, wheels on,
Oh
ma'am.
my God,
Very
it's
good.
raining. What's going on? Okay, I think we
Midship.
Midship. Oh my God.
OW.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay.
You
Okay. OW must keep calm. When it started raining, I was thrown off. And then when the lightning came, I was even more shocked. OW, ma'am.
Roger, ma'am.
OW.
Red. Container vessel. 170. Near.
Why
ma'am.
so slow?
What other options do you have?
Okay. Why was trapped?
Check starboard.
Check starboard. Starboard nearest container vessel, range 6.2 cables.
Starboard 5 to allow vessel from port to pass.
Pass report, yeah.
Okay.
5 of starboard, wheels on, ma'am.
Very good.
Vessel is getting closer.
Oh, what should I do?
You might want to stop your stern propulsion.
Stop astern.
Stop
Both.
both. Stop both.
Stop both. Very good.
Both engines stop, ma'am.
Allowing vessel to pass from port side.
On our port side.
On our port side.
Roger, ma'am.
Right. Now we just have to wait for that to pass and we'll go full on.
Okay. Got it, ma'am.
We suddenly went
Yeah.
into nothing.
Well, I'm getting a little seasick.
Yeah, me too. Are you?
Right,
I'm
let's
getting
go.
a little like uncomfortable.
Right. Check
What
starboard. Check starboard.
Starboard clear.
Starboard clear. Starboard 10.
Starboard 10. 10 of starboard, wheels on, ma'am.
Recommend tighter wheel, ma'am.
Oh, shh.
Recommend starboard 30.
Starboard 30.
Starboard 30. 30 of starboard, wheels on, ma'am.
Very good. Oh my God. Oh, my heart is really... right.
Too close for comfort, bro.
Midship.
Midship.
You gotta watch this vessel as well.
Engine stop. Both
Wheels
engines
amidship,
stop.
ma'am.
Stop both.
Both engines stop.
Very good.
Okay, she stopped for you.
8. Ahead 8. Thank you very much.
Both ahead, 8, ma'am.
You gotta
Check port.
starboard.
Check starboard.
Check
You
starboard.
should just
Starboard
give the
clear.
order now. It's a bit close.
Starboard clear.
Yeah.
Port 10.
Starboard.
Oh, starboard 10. Oh,
10
you
of
wanna do
starboard,
this?
wheels on, ma'am.
It's okay.
I thought this.
Tighten the wheel.
Tighten the wheel.
Starboard 30.
Starboard 30.
Starboard
Stop
30.
Stop both.
Both stop, ma'am. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Just a bit only.
After we hit the vessel, I knew that we already at a disadvantage.
It was the boat's fault. The boat also should have known. Obviously, we are a big enough vessel, right? You can see us coming. You move also, but no, it just stopped there.
Distance to the finish line.
0.7, 0.6, 0.5, 4, 0.3, 0.2, 0.1.
Midship.
Time.
Wheels amidship, ma'am.
You've crossed the finish line. You may stop the ship.
We did it!
I think you guys worked very well as a team together.
Okay.
Your voice procedures were all very good.
Okay. Thank you.
You'll see the results later on. Congratulations to both teams for completing the final challenge. Ultimately, this is a challenge, so there can only be one winner.
Okay.
So for the first criteria, it's the time taken. So Team Paul took a total of 24 minutes.
So long,
4 minutes.
24 minutes.
24 minutes. 24. Team Lanya took a total of 38 minutes. So for the time taken, the point goes to Team Paul.
All right. Okay.
Okay. For the next criteria is the precision. So Team Paul was 1.7 cables from the destination. Team Lanya was 0.8 cables from the decimal. Okay, so the point goes to Team Lanya.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough. I didn't realize that.
So right now we have a tie.
Yep.
Okay.
So the last aspect we'll look at is the safety.
Oh. No! Why are you giving up on yourself so fast?
So the winner of the final challenge is Team Paul.
Oh, okay. Well done.
Because the winner of this final challenge is Team Paul, the overall winner of this episode is Team Paul.
Thank you. Well done, guys. Thank you.
Good job.
Yeah, I remember back in the day when life was so much simpler that way. Memories remain wherever I go. Puts a smile on my face 'cause I know until the day when my time slowly slips away, I'll always have my back in the day. Hey, hey, hey.
Back in the day. Found sometimes I could better my ways back in the day. How did I was put in to make it out of the maze? All the blood, sweat, tears, and the times we shared. All the fears that you had when you're down and scared. No.
CAMOKAKIS Whole Lot Fallen is brought to you by